Alright, back with another video. Yeah. What's going on, guys? Back with another video. Hopefully I put this microphone on. If I didn't put this microphone on, I'm gonna be so mad. But yeah, happy 4th of July to you guys. Recording this on 4th of July. Probably gonna post it later. Obviously gonna post it later. Because once I get off work, it's gonna be like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And then after that, I'm gonna be out hanging with friends. So I'm only posting this video probably like the day later or 2 days later. Either one. But what is going on? Damn. Either it's like really dark right now, or my vibe's just like super dark. And I'm about to be late to work, but it's okay. This bike feels so weird. Probably because I'm used to riding my dad's bike. This is my brother's bike, obviously. My bike is sold, the red one that you guys used to see in the videos, the one I started the channel up with, that one's sold. Looking for a new bike. Sold that bike like, or I put it up for sale a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe. The clutch cable broke on my way home, and I said, "Not freak it. It's time to buy a new bike." So I sold that bike first. Damn, it's 252 already. But I sold that bike first, and now I'm looking for a new bike. You guys probably wondering, why would you sell your bike before you get a new one? Well, because I was done with that bike. I was honestly done with that bike. I was already looking for new bikes before I even before the clutch cable even broke. Why is everybody going so slow? But yeah, I was already looking for new bikes before the clutch cable had even broke on that one. So that just, the clutch cable breaking was just like the icing on the cake. You know, made me speed up the process of looking for a new bike. And I found a lot of new bikes that I've been looking at. A lot of awesome ones. But still trying to decide, like, you know, if I want to buy a new bike, because I'm about to go off to college in like the next month or so. So, you know, trying to, you know, make that decision because I'm not going to be in Texas anymore. You guys will see a new bike on the channel very, 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 very soon. Because I hate cruisers. I will not stress this enough. I freaking hate cruisers. They don't have the top end speed like a sports bike. It is really hot. But yeah, they don't have the fun factor to me of a sports bike. Now my dad's bike, on the other hand, that bike is actually pretty fun. Maybe because it's a A83, I think. Yeah, it's a Harley Sportster A83, and that thing is just freaking fun. Want to race? No. I'd lose. I'm on a 250. And a lot of guys have been asking what kind of bike is this. It is a 250 motorcycle. Yeah, that's what it is. It sounds nice as hell for a 250. Yeah. Single cylinder, which is weird too for the way it sounds. It sounds really good. Now, I think this is my first video on this bike actually myself, instead of having my brother on a, you know, when I record my brother sometimes, or used to before, you know, back, well, yeah, last time I ever made a video with him was back in February, during the spring break spring break meet, which is actually a pretty fun ride. But yeah, that was the last time this bike was ridden. And then I decided, like, hey, let's get the back wheel fixed on it, because, you know, it wasn't ridden because the back wheel was messed up on it for the longest time. And we didn't know what was wrong with it because we bought like so many different kits to fix like the valve stem, the valve core and stuff like that. We all thought that was the issue because that's where the arrow was sounded like coming from. But we brought it to Freedom Power Sports over here, the local Freedom Power Sports in the area, and they said it was the inner tube. And I was like, whoa, this bike has an inner tube? And they're like, yeah, you're dumb. There's an inner tube in this bike. I'm like, oh, good. I have to buy a freaking whole new tire. So yeah, that saved me over $100 just buying an inner tube instead of a whole new tire, because the only tires they had left were Michelin. I forgot the name of them. They were Michelin something tires, like the really good ones. And I would not put this on a, oh shoot, and I would not put those on a sports bike. Not a sports bike, a cruiser. They weren't cruiser tires, I should say. They were the what's it called? The ones that everybody have for their sport bike. I forgot what they're called. Mission Pilots or something like that. They're like $140 for just one tire, which is hella expensive for a tire. No, I only buy those type of expensive tires when I get my 600, because that's something I'm more than going to take care of and keep it in good condition. God dang, I only got 4 minutes until I'm late. I almost asked where my phone was for a second, then I looked down, I'm like, oh wait, my phone's right there. I'm constantly like checking my pockets for my phone, my wallet, my keys. I remember one time I was in my car and I was like, where the hell are my keys? Yeah, you can see how retarded it is. I'm asking where my keys are in my car while the car was on, as I was driving. Let that sink in. This is where my clutch cable broke on me at. Well, it didn't break right here. It broke at the light that I was just sitting at. The other light. I remember, what is it? My brake broke right here on the bike. Well, it didn't break, but the mount just like, it dismounted itself for some reason. I don't know why. Not completely broken. It still works, but it's just not mounted properly anymore. America! Can't wait till I get me a 600cc Super Sport. Now, I've ridden almost all the 600cc Super Sports. You know, I have people in the area, like, I live in Texas, obviously. Big riding scene out here. And I've ridden a lot of Super Sports. Besides the Daytona Triumph. I have never ridden the Daytona Triumph, and I really want to ride one. They seem super fun and nimble, and, you know, I hear great things about them. And I had the opportunity to get one for like $6,000, $5,000. That was like a 2013, 12,000 miles on it, but I didn't really trust it because, you know, that's a very expensive bike, and for the price it was going at with the mileage and everything, something wasn't adding up about that bike. So I was like, I'm going to go with my gut feeling and just pass on this bike. Now, I could have been wrong. I could have just screwed myself out of a good bike, but I prefer to find, you know, the right bike instead of trying to rush it to find, or to just get a bike and end up with a lemon, because I don't want to end up with a lemon. That's my pockets don't want to handle that right now.